the United States remains among the most dangerous developed nations for childbirth, especially for women and babies of color. So we are marching today to change this.
Hey, now that our names are written in stone, let's be.
While we were in the NICU, as I was processing all of that guilt and blame and just trying to understand everything, we had incredible doctors, nurses, respiratory therapists. Everyone that we interacted with treated our child as if she, was their own. There was just something about knowing that someone had already gone before me and taken the time to put a thoughtful gift there, understanding that while, yes, we were happy that our baby was here and she was healthy, that there was also some grief that went alongside that of this not being a normal scenario. She wasn't in my room with me. She had some things that she was facing herself.
Know what you're thinking about. I wish I could wipe my own memory out.
If you are marching today because you align with our care group, again, who's affected by or cares about preterm birth, birth defects, or newborn illness, hold your hands high.
On November 21st, I had a doctor's visit. As soon as I walked through the door, I had a full rupture. He was so critical to where his nurse, it was her shift ending. She stayed over her shift to make sure that he survived. I have a new respect for the nurses because they really showed so much compassion for us, but they did everything they could do for my son and to make sure that we had the care.
If you align with wanting equal access for quality healthcare for all moms and babies, you can raise your hand now for the Unite group.
Their birth was a little scary. I had sort of a quick C-section I wasn't expecting, and McNair was baby A, and he came out pretty quickly, but we never got to hear him cry or see him. They whisked him away pretty quickly. He had the lowest APGAR score that he could get, which we understood to be pretty big deal. And then Mr. Ford came into the world kind of like this. He heard him cry but didn't really get to see him. They were whisked away to the NICU. Ford went home about a week earlier than McNair, which was the hardest week in the NICU for us because I was pulled wanting to be home with my new baby but also leaving one behind. And I think that's when March of Dimes really was kind of a shining light for us because we knew that they were there. They donated outfits for them. If I couldn't get there with one from our house.
All those first moments that you think about when you're having a baby, the first time you hold them, how much do they weigh, how long are they?
First cries.
All of that got stolen away from us, and we didn't get to have that experience with Charlotte. But March of Dimes was great because what Rachel was able to do is once we walked into the NICU for the first time, there was a sweet Charlotte banner hanging up for us. There was a care package that had a note of encouragement from a fellow NICU mom that had an infant in the NICU, and then also just like little gift cards and toiletry items so that we didn't have to eat the hospital food all the time. We could go and get coffee at Starbucks if we needed to. Just those little things in your darkest time when you have fear that they really help to be there to support the families.
If I had to give some words of encouragement to other NICU families, I would just, number one, I would say, whatever your situation as a parent, it's not your fault. So just take each day one at a time, celebrate everything that you can, and let the people that are there truly help and support you.
It's not easy going through and being in the NICU, but just know that these nurses and doctors have really good training. They're the best at what they do, and even though emotionally it can be hard, you just have to trust them and know that they're doing their best they can to care for your baby.
I don't know, I just felt like that was the week where I was like, I know that they're here and I know that they're supporting us, and we can't thank y'all enough for that.